All right, good morning, good morning. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? Come on. How's it going, Predator? Good morning. Oracle, good morning. So we already ran the London high and the London low there. Kid Poker, how is it? Mancini basically saying we got to hold that 28-29 area, which we did this morning so far. 28 support. Just tested that 29 right there, bounced out of there back up to 31. 16 to 22 supports. Ideally, Bulls want a base above 28, which keeps 36 to 43 alive. As you can see there, so we tested that already this morning. Pivot point right there at the kind of 45 area. So, like I said, we already ran the London high and the London low. We ran the high first, and then we just ran through the low. So, 15-minute fair value gap down here. You know, you kind of got, if we close below this, then you kind of got these areas up next. 118, 109. Then we got a bigger gap down here. Yeah, we'll kind of see what happens here at open. I am expecting kind of a push up. Might do it before we open. I've got this 1 minute gap marked out up here. If we close above this 1 minute gap, or if we get through there with some power, then I'm expecting us to take out these two swings here. So it's kind of my idea going into the open here. I want to see ES maybe test the VWAP, Nasdaq get above the VWAP potentially. VWAP's 151. Yeah, it's pretty close this morning. It's not quite where it needs to be. So there we go. 12 candles of activity in 8 hours. Yeah, it's not very much. So 151. Yeah, I think 151 probably gets pushed into pretty quickly at open. But we'll see. I'm going to be watching the 1 minute here. Like I said, we push above this kind of 156 area. I think we visit the highs there, 166. And let's see, on a 30-second chart, we close below 137. I think we make new lows, but well, like I said, no real guessing. We just see what happens at open, see what price offers us. There was a nice short opportunity there at 8:30-ish. You had all these equal lows down here, right? Kind of had all those equal lows. We ran the high. And then sold back down there. So not a huge range during London. What was that, like a 20-point range? Oracle shorting hard after 151 gets filled. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We'll see what price offers. That's all we can do. This thing pushes down into the open and leaves a gap here, then I'll switch to that gap. Because there's not really another one that stands out before this high. So if it leaves this gap here and we push down here in the open, then I'll long if we close above that gap. We'll see what happens. Midnight to 8 markings would be like one candle in length. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it didn't move very much midnight to 8. I mean, you can see just kind of, I guess right there at 7, we got a little movement up. Yeah, I guess I actually marked the lows wrong. That's actually the low there. We marked them out wrong, and okay, well, that one's fine right there. So we'll just kind of see what happens here at open. We got about 8 minutes. We will see what happens. See what price offers us. We're going to be taking trades on a Bulenox account this morning. I'm going to take one on the Express Funded, but we're basically going to concentrate on this Bulenox, I guess, here. And let's just put these in. You're not touching funded until Tuesday. Probably a good idea. I'm just going to take one trade on mine right here at open. Kind of like this long here, but I'm not going to take it. It's delivering from a 2-minute fair value gap there, pulled back into it. So if it closed above, which we ran this internal high first, which I don't love. We'll wait till open. It looks like it wants to go, though. Probably going to fill in that 51 area. 52 before open there. We got about 5 minutes here. I don't like long into the VWAP either, but it should get. I think it'll get through there. Your 52 is probably going to get filled there. Max is in there barking at something. Who knows what? Who knows what the dog is barking at? All right. Oh, it turned away. What was that wickage there? Yeah, let's see what happens. 151 does look like it's on deck here. So the idea here at open is, like I said, we push above. We push above that 156 area. I'll take a long there. Just kind of targeting the highs there. Swing high here. Guess that's also the overnight high. Yes, I'll have quite a ways to go there. So we'll see what happens here at open. We shall see. What do you guys think? Are we going up at open or are we pulling back down? I'm expecting a push up, but could be wrong here. That's my anticipation. Like I said, if we close above this, then I anticipate us to take out these highs, but it could be so quick that we don't even get a chance to take it. Eraser says up. Predator says who knows. Yeah, I'm feeling up as well. I mean, we could open up and retest this 15-minute, though, right? Could retest that and then maybe go. If we close below this, then obviously we're going to flip the script there. We'll be bearish. So we'll see what happens here. That's all we can do. We are in a bearish 15-minute here. Yeah, still 56, 57 is kind of that important area. Get above there, and then I think it's safe to assume that we're going to take out the 60s, 65 area. So that's kind of my idea. Over 56, I think I'm going to take a long. I'm not really, as far as the short goes, I want to close below this gap. So we'll just see what happens. Got about a minute here. About 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, we'll see if this holds. Could just sell down here right at open hard, or you can make an argument for both directions here when you kind of look at the higher time frame, I guess. We'll see what happens here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Five seconds. And we're off. Starting to push here. See if we push above there. I think we probably run those highs now. If we can close above there. Want to see it close above there. Did not close above there. Can't tell if the 30-second closed above. Well, it doesn't matter. How's it going, Wayfarer? All right, ES is trying to go. ES at the VWAP there. Got to get above the VWAP to get going here. Good morning, Paul. I'm just waiting here. Want to see us close above that gap there. I think we run the highs if we do. If we don't, then we don't. ES still pushing here. Holding up here at the gap, at the pivot point. See if we can start pushing towards the highs. Like I said, ES looking quite a bit stronger here. Nasdaq lagging behind. Nasdaq either got to get going here, or the ES is gonna, or we're gonna bring the ES down with it. All right, tapping into the 15-minute gap there. So ES above the ES is above the VWAP there. Nasdaq pulled back, kind of ran those lows, tapped into this 15-minute gap here. So it didn't close above there. If it closed above there, we're thinking we ran the highs. Just couldn't do it. Yeah, Wayfarer, that's normal. Nice job. Nice job, Oracle. kind of watching here. I might take a long if we start to push here. We'll see. Just waiting, just waiting. Well, just holding up right here at this 15-minute gap so far. ES still holding the VWAP there, looking a lot stronger than the Nasdaq at this point. Looking a lot stronger than the Nasdaq. We're just waiting. So just waiting here to see. It's watching the 2-minute chart here as well. We close below over here. I believe we at least take out the 118. Kid Poker says only goes up. Could be. 126.50. All right, we closed below there. I should have already entered. So stop will go to break even once we hit the 118 there, 119, whatever, that top line. We hit the top line, we'll put the stop to break even. Close back above. Obviously, we just get out. I think we at least trade down to the 118. I don't know what my dog is barking at. Like I said, we close back above, we'll take it off. Squeeze kicking in. Like I said, the ES looking stronger here, so I don't love the look of that. Let's see if the Nasdaq's going to bring it down or not. So far, not. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning. So we're just trying to see what happens here. Like I said, we close below, above. I'll take this off, but so ES trying to hold the VWAP. Nasdaq obviously still hanging out at the lows. What, Kid Poker, are you short with me here? Looking like it's probably going to close above, so we'll probably be getting out of this. But we'll see. You don't know until you know. So yeah, still holding. Andy took a long, nice. Good job. Wayfarer 618 pull back into the gap, maybe. Yeah. Could be. I'm just holding this here as long as we don't close above the gap here on the 2 minute. Just kind of watching it here. ES pulling back below the VWAP there. This thing's certainly taking a bit longer to play out than we typically would like. Like I said, ES testing the VWAP there, pull back into the 34s. Now trying to push. See if it holds below the VWAP. Let's just see what it does, So we make it below 20 here. We breach this swing low again if we can. Then I'm going to go to break even. So break that swing low once again. We go to break even. That's the idea. I don't know why sometimes when I go to break even, it takes my take profit target away. You guys ever notice that on Quantower there? So like I said, we make new lows here. I go to break even. All right, well, I didn't even have a chance to hit my target. All right, well, that played out. Kind of put us through some stuff there, but ended up playing out at the end of the day, I guess. We follow the rules and close it if it goes above. Like I said, I think this thing probably trades. Well, it did trade down to the 118 or 10. What was that? Where's that swing at? 118.25, yeah. Some support, decent support in this area. Well, we're in a couple of fair value gaps there, so. You're looking dodgy. Be careful because he knows it. And yesterday posted a video on Twitter with me. What did he do? Twitter with me? I didn't see a video. I'm not watching dodgy right now. I'm actually watching Rat Lords. I am trading dodgy strategy, though. Did you not get out there, Kid Poker? What was your short entry? Look at these wicks on the 1 minute chart there. So we can kind of take these off here. They don't matter at this point. I marked out 109.25. I don't remember what that is. I did take some trades yesterday afternoon on this account. I ended up making 1,000 on it late in the day. On that squeeze up. Short at 32. Oh, you did, but you got in again? So on the 15-minute chart there, we did kind of trade up into that fair value gap there. There's a little down close. I guess what is that an order? That's not really an order block, is it? Blocker or breaker block. So we kind of held that so far. We did close below this one, so expect us to maybe take this low. That actually was a good short entry there on the higher time frame there. Should at least trade into the 109s. What is the next one down is? So this is a decent look here. If we close below here on the 15-minute, then you would expect us to see this low here. Also, you have like some low resistance liquidity down there as well. It's going down now. It's going down. Really got to test that 100 level there. Do we test the 100 here or not? Or we hold and push back up? Really hard to tell. We'll just let the market tell us what it wants to do. What would we like to see for a short entry here? We would like to see kind of a push back up, create a fair value gap, and then push back down, inverse it. Probably trades down to 109. We'll see, though. You're trapped in a short kid poker. I mean, the ES is looking a bit stronger here. It's back to the VWAP already. Nasdaq still obviously below it, but if it holds below the VWAP there, then still got a chance to sell. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not much going on so far. Just grinding lower here. Andy Long, 1 micro. Oh, Oracle's trapped in a long. I don't know. I mean, like I said, could push back up. We kind of have that we got like low resistance liquidity here, so we could kind of push back up into this area. I would like a nice hard push up here would be nice. That would be ideal. Let's get a nice run here. Get some volatility up. Kind of holding that 5-minute gap there so far. Five-minute needs to close below there, and then we should see 109 for sure. What do we got? 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. So if this 1 minute candle this 5-minute candle closes below 118, should see 109 quickly there. You got 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. We'll see what happens. If it can close below here, we'll take the short, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, maybe it will. 10 seconds. We are going to take the short. So as it closes back above, we will take it off. Closes above 24 there, we take it off. Or if it just starts to push crazy, then we'll just take it off. Did just barely close. Actually, yeah. Just barely closed below. I probably could have waited for it to close a little deeper there, but we're not looking for a lot. Dead simple reversal. 5-minute. Dead wrong reversal. We got some news here at 10. I don't know. I didn't check the news this morning. Is there red folder news today? Let me look at that right quick while I got a chance. That might change my position here. It is 2-star news. I may just take this off. Oh. I didn't click it fast enough. Just trying to get out break even there. Yeah, we do got news in 3 minutes. I don't love that. Yeah, I know there's no like 3-star news, but there is 2-star news at 10 this morning, pending home sales. Yeah, 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Yes, pushing back above the VWAP there. We're going to take it off at break even if we can. If we can't, then we'll just kill it here right before the news. Minute and a half before the news. Maybe it can come on down here to our break even. Or at least get a little closer. Or I guess what we could do is just 117. We could just put our stop here. Hey, 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 Akbar Khan. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for the subscription. You the man. I'm probably just going to take it off. I don't know, because if not, it's just going to stop us anyway. Maybe we'll leave it on here. We may just take a loss here. It'll be fine if we do. We'll see what happens. Here we go. So we closed above there. Really should just be killing it. Didn't really get much of a reaction there, to be honest. Yes, testing the VWAP here. All right, let's see if we can sweep below here. Sweep below this low at 114, and then we'll go to break even here. Probably get stopped out break even here if we do move the stop, but and he's out. Well, it gave me a chance to get out break even there. We weren't quick enough on the trigger, so. Just going to eat the loss there. ES, like I said, ES looking a bit stronger here, but still not really doing anything. Still not really doing anything here. Just kind of hanging out. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. All right. Can clean some of this stuff up. ES does look stronger there, Kid Poker, but I don't know. Tough to say here. On one hand, it feels like we sell, but currently going down. Yeah, currently is right. Well, this is just, there's not much to do here. I tried to take that trade there. I mean, obviously, we could have got out a couple times for break even, but now we're getting that displacement to the downside. It just wanted to sucker me out of it and then do it. All right, Kid Poker, back to your entry, bouncing off your entry. Bouncing off the entry, Kid Poker. I think you said you were short 32. I think that's what I remember you saying. So pivot point down here at the 17,100 as well. $32 actual ice wall. Yeah, it does appear to be an ice wall at this point. It bounced right off there. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go lower here. Like I said, on the 5 minute, if we close below that 95 area there, that things could get interesting. We could sell down to the 70s at that point. Funny thing is, I actually took this trade off, and I don't believe we even closed above on the 2 minute. Nope. Did we? 124. Well, I'm on the 1 minute anyway. I was looking at... No, 131. We actually didn't even close above. So I kind of took that off a little premature there, but that's okay. Andy's long again. Sorry, I said 5 minute. This is actually 15 minute. Still got 7 minutes on this one. So I was delivering from this area. Let's look at the 1 minute. All right. 2 minutes. So yeah, if we close back above here on the 2 minute here, we could take a long, kind of target that swing there at 36. Long here too, 2,000 tick chart. If your entry is consistently an ice wall, it might be an indication you got to work on your entry timing. Could be true. ES bounced right off to 31.50 there and kind of, well, 31.75. So if we can close above the 20.75 there on the 2 minute chart here, we'll take this. We breach the swing high, we go to break even. Kind of target that swing high there. But on the 15 minute, obviously if we close below here, then we go bearish. We'll see if this gap holds and we continue to push down or not. Andy stopped out with green. Nice. Nice job. So we're just waiting here. Not much to do. Just waiting. See what happens. Ugh. All right, pushing back down here. Let's see if we close below. We got 4 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. If we close below this 90, whatever, 95 area, 97 area, then I think we see these lows here. Feels kind of bad we ate the loss over here, but like, what could I do really? I probably should have drew the, probably should have pulled the box over or put a ray, because I didn't have that up. Didn't have that up there. You just want 2 points. I mean, you could Kid Poker. I mean, it really could. This is not any kind of high resistance on the 3 minute chart here, 1 minute. So if it takes out that 31.50 and it doesn't go quickly to that 30.25, then I'd probably get out. But, and obviously if we push up higher here, this would be an area where, you know, you do got some low resistance liquidity. I'd say if we close above 33 on this 1 minute candle here, then we're probably going to see the highs. Or is that 34? No, I'm sorry, that's 34.50. And it did. So since this candle closed above there, I don't know. It's interesting. It's hard to say, right? Because it's not obvious. Actually, that's not obvious. I don't know. So choppy, it's hard to know. I may have to go down to a lower time frame to take a look at it. Let's check out the 30-second. It's hard to, I don't know. It's hard to say. It is rejecting the VWAP, so that's a good look. Yeah, as long as we hold the 29s, or actually 28's kind of support there per Mancini, and then 16's major support. So if we hold that, then the bulls are still in control there. But that's the thing. Any kind of pullback here is just, it's not, you know, it's not a big deal. It can still go higher. So we got about 30 seconds on this 15-minute candle here. Yeah, it's definitely a low volume week. Sometimes a break-even trade's better than a losing trade, Kid Poker. I mean, look at the wicks on that 1-minute chart there. It's just chop, chop, chop. Choppity, choppity, choppity. Not much going on. Like I said, if this 2-minute chart can close above 120 there, then I'll take a long. See if there's another setup or anything on the smaller time frame. I don't think Kid Poker's giving up. He says that all the time. He's not giving up. There's no quit in Kid Poker. He's just going to continue to move forward. So far, it looks like he's trying to hold this gap. I don't know if you need a lot more red. You're just 2 points away there, Kid Poker. 2 points away. 3.5 if you want your profit. 3.5 Z's. All right, so this could be interesting here on the 30-second chart. We may, I don't know, do we want to do that? I mean, we have a short setup here on the 30-second chart. Potentially. No, actually, it didn't close there. It bounced right out of there too nicely. All right, see if we can get a close above here. I don't think we will, not on this candle. Yeah, it's a good day just to take early profits and be done. If you have profits, lock them in. So I'm trading on the eval. I'll just kind of watch here and see what happens. I mean, it's not really much to do at this point until price gives us something. This time of day yesterday, we just started chopping sideways and didn't really have much to do. I don't know that I love it, but I might participate short here. On a 30-second chart, we could have a setup here. Thing is, like, I don't know, though. Actually, I probably won't because that's really... we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what she does. That's all we can do. What is today? Thursday? Wait for the 5 minutes inverse. Yeah. I had the 5 minute pulled up over here. You're all right. It is, what do we got? 4 more minutes on this? Yeah, if that 5 minute does inverse, probably see 135. That little swing there. I do like that 5 minute inverse trade, but I don't pay too much attention to it too often. Do I have any gaps after 10 here? So yeah, like on my old 5 minute strategy here, we would be taking a short right in here. It looks like the 5 minute might want to inverse, but it still has a lot of time left on it. 3 minutes. 2 minute would probably inverse first. If it does, we'll take it. You guys aren't familiar with what Eraser's talking about on the 5 minute there. Of course, the data has to be reloaded. You have that 5 minute gap there. So if we close above it, then you would kind of expect, nice push up here. We have kind of the same setup here on the 2 minute, so I would expect the 2 minute to maybe do it first. What does the 1 minute look like? Yeah, so you have more than one gap on the 1 minute. I got about a minute left on this candle here. So let's see if it closes above here. If it closes above, we'll take the long. going to need to push, though. It's going to need to push. If it's going to do it. 30 seconds. Took the dead simple reversals printed on the 5-minute. Nice. All right, we got 20 seconds left on this candle. That dirty girl just didn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Now we might look at the 5-minute because the 5-minute will close first. Yeah, I like the dead simple reversal. It's sometimes, if you're a reverse pattern trader, like looking for reversals, it certainly helps. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. Needs to push above here. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, just needs to close above here. So we could go ahead and take the long here. So we'll go ahead and take the long. I should have probably taken a little more size, but we'll just take the low-hanging fruit here if we can. I mean, realistically, it should make it up to here. But we'll just take, like I said, we'll just take the low-hanging fruit here. If you have bigger size, or if you took micros, you could just put your stop to break even in that swing there. That would be the idea. Runner long, nice. I mean, it should be able to push through there, I would imagine. No real reason to move my stop or anything. Like I said, you could just, if it moved through here, you move your stop to break even. Target really could be up here. But it's not what we're doing right now. Next week, I'm going to probably start trading micros. I guess I could start today. I could do that today. Really take like 15 micros and then 10. Take 10 off at the low-hanging fruit and let the other 5 run. We may do that in a minute. So we'll see how this plays out. There we go. Like I said, easy read on that one. The 2-minute just didn't close in time. I thought the 2-minute would close faster, but it didn't. And so like your 2 minute did end up closing above there right here. We pulled back and tested it. So it would have had relatively the same entry. And then once you breach the swing high, your stop would go to break even. And then your target would, you know, kind of be that one. Same idea. Same sort of idea. Nice, Capital, nice. Yeah, I appreciate you reminding me about the 5 minute. I got it pulled up over here off stream, but I don't look at it that often. But that was a nice little setup there. Easy to read. Like I said, I mean, it could probably push up into this 36 area, but and next week or at the new year, that might be something that I start working on. Or we may switch over to the micros now and, you know, take 15 micros, 1.5 minis basically, take one off at 5 points and then see how far the other can go. Because I do like the idea of leaving a runner. Makes a lot more sense. But I also don't want to take too minis. Could even just do 10 micros and take 5 off and then leave the 5 on. Put stop at break even. Yeah, easy 10 points, exactly. And of course, if we close above here, kind of above that London low, then you would expect us to take that. So if we can close above this 142 area, then that would kind of be, you could hold it through that. Like if you're still holding a runner, you could hold it through this and just see if price just moves through there. You don't have to really sell here, but I probably would and just wait, but you don't have to. You could see how price reacts to that zone. I got some new headphones for Christmas from my girlfriend, but I've not hooked them up yet. These hurt my ears. Yeah, you're right, Eraser, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I might switch over to micros. Let's just go ahead and do that. No need to talk about it. Let's just do it. Anybody who's ever watched my channel, I've never traded micros. As sad as that sounds. But we'll do yeah, we'll just do 5. So I'll just enter twice. So I'll have 2 entries there. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% confident we make it above here, but we might. ES looking a lot stronger here. ES is actually about to break the swing highs, that kind of external liquidity there at 37.50. ES has equal highs up there, so I expect this push through there. But we'll see. A little bit of a pullback here. Like I said, stop should be at break even right now if you're in this, but we'll just eyeball it here and see what happens. That's where the theoretical stop would be if we left runners. Let's see if the ES pushes through those equal highs there. And it's at them right now. If it pushes right through there, we should get a little burst. So I don't want to see it triple top here. You want to see it just push right through there. There we go. So ES took out its equal highs. Like I said, this is your ultimate target. Well, this would be your main target. You obviously could hold for here. You could see how it reacts in this area if you wanted to, but All right. All right. Still hasn't pushed through there yet. Should rip it right through here, I think. I don't like that the ES did take its highs first. But what do we have if we look to the left on the ES? It was kind of... I mean, ES should make it up to the 38s. Next up would kind of be that 40 area. There's still room there on the ES. Obviously, high a day, 41.50. Crypto Panda, good morning. Good morning. You'll come back later and see where it's at, Kid Poker. I don't like that strategy. You're only down 5 points. Just take it off. It gave you, sometimes the market offers you a couple of break evens, and you got a couple opportunities there, Kid Poker. Sometimes you just got to take the break even and be happy with it. A break even's better than a, than a big loser. Anybody still in that long? If you are in the long, are you going to sell here at 37, or are you going to try to make it through this gap and sell up here? Or even target all the way up here? If you guys are interested in trading futures, we got all the links down below, Topstep, APEX, Bulenox. If you're going to sign up for a new Topstep account, even if you are a current customer, please use my link. It does help me out. Same thing with APEX. Ask that you guys just go down and click the link and go into your account and then sign up. It does help the channel. We do appreciate it. We do have the link to the Discord down below as well if you guys are interested in joining the Discord. VWAP right here. Is that VWAP in the right spot now? 136. Yeah. It's weird how the open of the day, the VWAP's in the wrong spot, and then it seems to line up after the start of the day. Can you can you put that this is the VWAP? I don't know that I can. I do want to make it red. Oh, Andy's got to sell at the VWAP. Good luck, Andy. I mean, you think this hits, right? At least this. We might have left a few points on the table there. Where did my entries go? Oh, they weren't on the micros. That's why. I'm going to have to try to remember I'm on the micros there. So we kind of bounced right off that 103 area down there. That was kind of nice. There's a 15-minute. Probably need to mark that out. I got to sneeze, guys. Andy short here. I don't know, Andy. I probably would wait and see what happens in this gap. That's just me, though. Let's move this down to the 1 minute. Nothing really here. 5 minute on the way up. Did we make anything? Yeah, we actually did. So if we did reject this area, I would be interested in a short if we kind of closed out this gap here, but I don't think it will. I'm thinking that we're probably gonna close above here on the 15 minute. If you close above 39.50 on the 15 minute, we're gonna probably see the highs. So what do we got left? 6 minutes on this 15-minute candle. If we kind of close above that 40, then we probably see the highs. That's kind of that's a little above the midpoint there. Delivering from this other gap over here. Let's go ahead and draw that out. So we'll just leave it on the 15-minute here and let's see what happens. All right, got 30 seconds left on this candle. We actually needs to close above there, 40. It's got to close above 40. In Rothable, I'm in Georgia, Northeast Georgia, Athens area. Oh, I'm wrong. We had 4 minutes left on that candle. I thought we only had 1 minute on that 15-minute. We have 4 minutes left on that. What was I thinking there? Yeah, let's see if the 15-minute kind of pushes through there. So hit that target. That would have been your target there on that trade that we entered off the 5 minute, but we took a little short profit there, but that's all right. In Rothable, where are you from? Yeah, fair point. We are getting decent setups today, right? It's not been as crazy as it was before. Last couple of days. So we're trying to see what happens here. We are kind of rejecting so far. The 15-minute, it's not closed above. I'd like to see the 15-minute close. If the 15-minute closes above 39.25, then I would think that this gap really means nothing, and we're going to probably go to the highs. If it closes below it, then that's a different story. Brisbane, Australia. Never been there. That's one of the places I would like to go, Australia. Would like to go to Australia one day. So we're kind of rejecting that gap there. Interesting. Sellers popping in here. Got a pivot point up there at the 45.50 as well. Pivot points. Now Let me go ahead and try to add the pivot points here. I don't know. Sometimes they work okay. Sometimes they're not right. So I got about a minute left on this 15-minute candle. Let's see if it can close above that 39.25. Adding to the short, Andy. Andy is a brave man. Brave man. Andy, it's brave. I mean, if we close above 39.25 on that 15-minute chart there, then I don't know if I'd be taking a short. But to each his own. Right now, it's not looking like it's wanting to close above there anyway, so you might be okay. At 30 seconds, we are getting a little push. I don't like to enter off the 15-minute chart, so I would kind of need some other kind of setup. 30 seconds chart. Actually, we do have an order block there on the 30-second. I don't think the 15 minutes is going to close above. It's not. So it did not close above. So I hit the target there. I mean, you could still be in this trade. I don't know if it's, we didn't really get any momentum, no expansion pushed through there. So we're looking at the 1 minute. You want to see some expansion back to the downside here if we're going to get it. 2 minute, nothing really standing out there. 3 minutes. Yeah, small gap here, but still not anything that just stands out, right? Nothing that stands out. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Helps the channel. If you did press the subscribe button and I didn't give you a shout out, then let me know down in the chat. We'll give you a proper shout out. Don't always get notifications, especially if you got a private account. Stops at break even plus commission. Yeah, probably a good idea. I mean, it's just one of those situations. It could go higher here, could go lower. Just need to wait and see. So actually, at this point, I like to look at the 5 minute the best. I think. So we really want to kind of close above there on the 5 minute. Probably not going to take an entry even if we close above, just because I don't think the entry really was down here, the one we took down here. Might not make much sense to just, unless it offers a setup on the smaller time frame where we kind of pull back. Where we kind of pull back on the smaller time frame and create a gap. So maybe pull back, push back up. And then we could maybe enter along again, but all right, getting a push up here. So far, you haven't seen any great chances to go in. Yeah. I mean, it feels like it wants to go up to me. We did, there we go. I was going to say we got a little bit of equal highs up there. We just pushed through there. 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle, so if this closes above. A 7-point stop. I guess that's not huge. Yes, looking like it wants the highs here. Small green's better than red. That's what we always say. So we got about 20 seconds left on this candle. It needs to close above here. Yeah, 112. I didn't get in that early, Kirk. Not that early. So the 3-minute should close in 1 more minute. So let's see if it closes above. We got a pivot point right there at 145s as well. Set another short for point of control. I don't think it's going to close above. It'll be close, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, Kid Poker, it looks like ES wants high a day. I mean, if I'm being honest, it looks like it wants high a day here. So still no close above on the 2-minute. I guess we could wait for a close above on the 1 minute here. All right, I'm probably going to take it, guys. This will be a little bit of a higher risk trade if we close above here. But, I mean, look at that. Oh, come on. I don't even know if I want to count that. Oh. All right, we'll take a small stab long here, just 5 micros. If it should continue to push. So I would say if we push above the pivot here, then I'll move my stop to break even. Normally, I'd probably move it if we broke above this high. But since we have a pivot above, I want to see us push through there. So if I moved it right there, we would be stopped already. So I kind of want to see it move through that pivot strong. I'm going to take profit as point of control. That'll work. So if we close below here, then we take it off. Oh my God, guys, I am the wrong account over here. I am on a copy. How did that happen? I mean, how did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Somehow I ended up on my PA accounts and I copied across 4 of them. So I lost $75. I guess somehow when I went into micros, I didn't pay attention. This is the only thing I don't like about I just looked and I was like, why is my P&L not moving? I just kind of panic closed it. I probably should have just held the trade there and let it play out, but where's my Bulenox connection? So whenever I selected the account from here, I wasn't under Bulenox. I guess I was under the other one. That's all right. That's all right. Did I copy DD, Dodgy on X, Sisson? Did I copy DD? Well, yes, I copied DD a couple of days ago for like 3 trades on a practice account, if you want to call it that. Well, ripping lower there. I'm kind of glad I got out of that. Might just be running some stops here, though. Kid Poker. It's down to 33 there. Getting back to your entry. Still kind of think this thing continues higher. Kind of ran these lows. If we close back above here, we will take this long. Three black crows. What's that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So this could have just been a stop run here. Maybe not. You see, we kind of ran these lows, right? So if it closed back above here, it's a pretty good idea that we're going to make it back to those highs. I don't know what that pattern is, Riggedy. I'm not sure what that is. I'm still watching the 5-minute here. We also kind of traded back into this 1-minute gap here. So we'll see what happens here. It's a bearish version of 3 white soldiers, which is the same pattern going long. Oh. All right. That's a name. People have given patterns trying to show a trend in general. Yeah, I haven't studied too much about candle patterns, so I'm not familiar with it. Let's zoom out here. So we just kind of rejected the VWAP there on that push up a moment ago. We are still in that. Still in a little bearish gap there. That actually was a decent short setup there, but kind of ran that first swing already before that candle closed anyway. Could continue lower here. Let's see. If we kind of close below here, you would expect it to maybe trade to here. Nutty's talking about he has a brother-in-law that thinks the earth is flat. We're not going to get into it, but, you know, to each his own. You believe what you believe. So maybe we participate short here if we close below. Just kind of target the 16s there. Got a little volume imbalance there too at 16. Yeah, we didn't close below, so. Yeah, Kid Poker, we in the no, we didn't get back to his entry yet. He's short from 32. So we didn't quite. We held up there at 33.50. Oh, these people. They got me laughing over here. Oh. We'll see if this breaks this low, then if it doesn't break it, we'll wait. All right, so we'll take it here. Let's see if we get a little push down. Oh, What's got? So if we pierce this low here, and then we're going to go to break even. Is going to turn around soon, looking for long. Yeah, it could be. I'm kind of long too. I'm thinking we move up too, but like I said, I'm willing to take this here. Close back above, we'll just take it off. Not the end of the world. you got relatively equal lows down here, so it's also kind of like I'm thinking that we at least take out that area, but we'll see. Looking like we may have to just close it. So closed above there, we just take it off. I'm on the wrong account again, guys. What in the world am I doing? Not at least I wasn't on my PA accounts there, but yeah, I was on the wrong account there. Yeah, actually, people came up with those names back when people were trading white and black bars instead of green and red. Yeah, you could be right there. In the olden times, the olden days. My dog's ready to go out. I'm going to have to take him out in a minute. He's staring at me. You missed it. Yeah, Kid Poker holding up right there at the 32, 33s on the ES, right? It's not wanting to go lower there. Just not wanting to go down. I don't know. I kind of want to re-enter short there, but all right, we'll try it again. We pierced this low here. We got to break even, so there we go. There we go. Hey, we did it on the right account that time. Woo! Only took 3 tries. Yeah, I should have actually paid attention. This This close back above actually wasn't that bad because we had a fair value gap above. I could have just parked my stop right there, and the risk to reward would have been fine. I really didn't think about that in the moment. Now, I don't even know what account that 03. I feel bad about my PAs. I wasn't planning on trading those at all until the new year, so we lost $75. I mean, I guess at least it is the ones that are in the green, right? So goes for paying attention, I guess. Got to be paying attention. Oh, nice job, Nate. I struggle with those 150Ks. It just take me too long to do it. But nice job. Kid Poker, did you cover at 3150 there? You were 2 ticks in the green after all that time. And actually, ES left equal lows there. ES left a double bottom there on the ES. Left those equal lows. Kind of traded back into, on the 15-minute chart, kind of traded into the midpoint of that order block there. Or is that 5-minute? Yeah, that's 15-minute. Bouncing out of there now. Let's look and see. Let's check the 1 minute. Nothing there yet. So we kind of have another gap there. If we close above this, we could kind of take along and target that swing there. We did run the lows, so there's no reason to have to come back here. You don't have to. But you would think if we close above here, we probably go to here. And once we kind of get above 130 there, just take my stop to break even. Which would be kind of close, but we may not even take it to break even since we're just on an eval. We'll see. It's kind of the idea there. You wanted the dump for all your waiting. Let's start the new year with a new XFA. Yes, sir. That's what you want to do. I got 5 accounts that I'm waiting on to activate. 5 more PAs. I think currently have 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I have 22 right now. And I got 5 that are like waiting in the wings. So we'll activate those by the new year. Starting the new year with like 27. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do stream live 5 days a week. New York, every day of the week. London, I haven't streamed the London yet this week, but probably tomorrow. At the new year, we'll start getting back up at London and getting that going. Now, why would I not take this short? We left equal highs here. This is not delivering. This did run these lows, so it doesn't have to rerun the. It doesn't. I mean, it could, but it doesn't have to, right? It ran these lows. So we didn't run any kind of highs or anything like that. I guess we are delivering from a bearish gap, but I don't like that we left these equal highs. Kid Poker, back to your entry almost here. Wayfarer, the volume's been really low in London, but the moves have been pretty clear. Yeah, I noticed that in my review. Like when I go back and look at it, I'm like, it's not as bad as I expected it to be, right? And this actually wouldn't be a bad little long area here, to be honest. What do we want to do it like this? No, the other way. Fib's different on my Ninja than it is here. But you got that little almost 786 pullback. And I expect us to take out these highs, so I might take a little bit of a higher risk kind of long here. Should we? What the heck? We're in an eval. We're in an eval, right? May as well. I expect those equal highs to kind of be taken here. Could have jumped in this sooner, but that's okay. I hate how this thing, like, if I drop it, it doesn't drop it perfectly there. So if we get up here to 26, I'll go to break even. If we do. We could just be on the wrong side. Who knows? Long at 17,100 set. Oh, I don't want it to go to 100 now. I'm long now. I'm currently long now. Let's give it a nutty rip it. Push above the swing highs there that we just created. Then I'm going to expect momentum to take us right through there. I'm going to go to break even. If we're on the right side here. We may not be. My logic tells me, though, we should take out those equal highs, but who really knows? Price is weird. It does what it wants to do sometimes. We're at 11.16 here. ES is trying to pull back. It's right there at Kid Poker's entry, 32s. Kind of been a bounce area there. But interesting enough, ES does have those equal lows down there, so that could take us down. Just making me to think maybe I should just take this off. Just kind of watching the ES here. Might just eat the loss here. ES looks like it wants to take out those equal lows. Hey, laughter. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right, let's push through these swings here. If we push through these swings, I feel okay about just going to break even, but I don't love what the ES is doing over there, to be honest. ES pulling back here right into Kid Poker's ice wall. I'm going to need it to bounce off Kid Poker's ice wall here. I know Kid Poker doesn't want it to bounce there. Gots to hold. probably just going to get a lightsaber down here and stop us out. I'm just going to leave it on. If it hits the stop, it just hits the stop. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I didn't love the way the ES looked. I kind of thought we just kind of had like a 786 pullback and that we'd take these equal highs. But we didn't have to, right? Also didn't think we have to really kind of come down here either. But looking at it, makes sense. Kid Poker, there we go. There we go, Kid Poker. Why Topstep? Any offers? I like Topstep. Hold me. There's just 60% off right now. If you're new to Topstep and you use my link below, you get an extra 20% off. Get an extra 20% off there. All right, we're just going to go ahead and take the short here. We closed below that last little. Woo. Well, looky there, looky there. I didn't make any green. I lost. I'm in the red now, too. Just going to move my stop to right here. Yeah, we closed below this gap here, so I assumed. I guess technically that would have been the target. The break even. You're done trading the PAs? Yeah, I wouldn't trade them anymore either. Good job, though. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, what are we going to do here? Kind of got equal lows down there at the 105 area. Pivot down there at the 100s. Yeah, I probably jumped into that a little late for sure. But that's all right. And realistically, my stop probably should have been a little higher here. Hate to try another short. I guess we shall try it. Stop will go to break even if we break through that 106 low there. The 1 minute 21 EMA has been very good to me today, up 4.5K. Nice job, Wayfarer. Andy's small green, yeah, $30. Where are you trying to long from, Andy? So we broke through that low. We didn't break the lows. 102. So still expecting it to kind of move lower here, but may not. ES down to the 29, or actually 30. The profit's no bueno. We're down 75 on 4 PAs. I accidentally took a trade. I'm not really counting that one, but and then you can see we're down $39 here. I took one other trade, but it was on an account that I'm not even trading, so it doesn't matter. But overall, not bad. I mean, we've taken a couple of entries that I don't love, but it is what it is. We're on an eval, so we can be a bit more aggressive. 17,100 got in a little early. Yeah. You got the pivot point at the 100s. Where'd you go? Taco Bell? Trader Oracle? A little early for Taco Bell. It's only 11:30. It's only 11:30 for the Taco Bells. TP1 Micro. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking at 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute. You have the 5 minute pulled up as well. Yeah, I don't see much going on there on the 2 minutes. 5 minutes. Alice salad today. Going to work out in a bit. Nice. So ES tested that 30 area there. 29's kind of support there on the ES. All right, I'm back. All right, we're going to move lower here, make new lows, 102.50 area possible. Stopped out $7. Green is green. Green is green. That is for sure. Green is green. Feels like it wants to make new lows, but nothing yet. Feel okay about the trades I've taken, other than that one. We kind of chased the 5 minute there up high. I knew better than that. And then after we had already entered earlier. And then the 786 pullback trade that I took, could have probably avoided those two. We're just kind of stair stepping down here, kind of like we did earlier. We're just stair stepped up. Now we're just stair stepping down. Hanging curtains off 21. I had the 20 pulled up, 20 SMA. Yeah, you just kind of bounced off that area. Look at this. They're getting some expansion here now. Getting some expansion on the 30-second chart there. High, low. Double bottom. Yeah. Are we going to leave the bottom in, I guess, is the only question. Relatively equal lows down there. Nebula said long. Ding dong long. Long ding dong. No, wait. I never get it right. Long duck dong. That's what it is, I think. I don't see much here on the 1 minute. Let's move over to the 2 minutes. Oracle. uh, no, Andy, but you can easily just do it on TradingView and just execute your orders on whatever platform you want to do it on. It's the easiest way to do it. Just pull up your TradingView and then execute your orders on whatever other platform you're using. Easy peasy. All right, just kind of wait and see what happens. Yep. Yeah, I was trying to wait. We're just kind of waiting and seeing here, guys. Nothing to do right now. We shall see. We're just waiting. Nothing to do here. Just waiting. Waiting and watching. Until we get some sort of opportunity. Until then, nothing to do. Just waiting. But anyways, that's that. We're just waiting to see what happens here. Price just not going anywhere right now. Just kind of, you know. 2K tick chart. Yeah. Oracle likes the 2K tick chart. I like it too. We shall see. We shall see. Do 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 do. Yeah, and it's easy to download that stuff. It's click and go, like Oracle says. Easy peasy. All right, getting a little movement now. Let's see. Pay attention. Pay attention here. What's going on? I mean, I'd like to see us close above 127. We'll probably try along at that point. Uh, 127. This area here. Well, let's move to the 30-second. Yeah, still looking at this gap here. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Once again, if you are interested in trading futures, all the links down below. APEX, Bulenox, Topstep. I'll show you guys the link to the codes to Bulenox because they're a little strange how they do it. They do have the code down below for the trailing drawdown account, but for the end of day drawdown, the code's different. I don't know why that is, but so if you're interested in doing the end of day drawdown, 75% off, that's the code for that. 72% for just a standard account, which I think is still cheaper, but that's the code for that. But they do offer an end of day drawdown account as well with a daily loss limit. So you're aware. Just past point of control. Taking a small short. Well, we did reject up here. We got these equal highs here as well. So we did reject once. So I was trying to wait and see here what happens. I tried that trade earlier to try to get the push into the those highs and kind of took the loss on it. Trying to turn back down here. Just kind of rejecting that area once again. Let's check the 15 minutes. If we're going to pull back here, I'd like to see us kind of sweep maybe this low. Leave some sort of gap here, and then we can inverse it, and I can take a long off that. But we'll see. Stop at break even. Nice, nice. And we'll just see what happens here if it gives us a setup. If it does, we'll take it. If it doesn't, we don't. So the idea here is if we close above this gap here, then we'll take a long into this area. But if we pull back, sweep some of this kind of low resistance liquidity here. This is like low resistance liquidity. So we should be able to sweep some of this, then maybe continue higher. Put in a higher low. We'll see. Just kind of grinding lower here. We want to see some expansion here. Leave us a gap here on the 30-second chart, but it's not doing it so far. You got stopped out, or you just took profit, small green. All right. Didn't really. I mean, there's nothing in here that stands out. I was thinking that I'd like us to take these lows and then kind of leave something that we can inverse for a move up, but it's just not doing it so far. It's looking at the 5-minute here. R3A, look at Solana chain. It pumped 33% today. Nice. I'm going to refresh here. I don't know if those small imbalances are supposed to be there. Probably not. So that's kind of what we were thinking, right? Run some of this low resistance liquidity here. Leave us a gap or something. I don't know. Yeah, both of them are just kind of ranging, to be honest. So kind of running some of this low resistance liquidity here. So we'll see if we can inverse this, if this thing can close, leave this gap open. If we inverse it, then we'll take the long. Blue. That's the idea anyway. Still have your buy at 17,100. Yeah, it's right where that pivot is too still. Let's see if we inverse this one or not. Kid Poker up 250. Nice job, nice job. Nice job. We are in the red. The red? No. It happens. It happens, I suppose. Occasionally. So I was trying to push. Let me look at, yeah. Pretty tight range. that is true. Oh, well. We'll see what happens. If we close above, we'll take a long. Maybe target, this high, this high, this high. We'll see. NQ still green. Is it really? I didn't even look at it today. Oh, yeah, it is up. Well, barely. ES is right there at the opening price, too. All right, I kind of want to anticipate this one closing above. But I don't know. That's going to be close enough. We'll take 5 off there, and then if it comes back down and retests the gap, we'll add more. If it takes out this swing before it tests the gap, then we move to break even. All right, so we'll move this one up a bit to these equal highs. And we'll see what we get. Like I said, once we fill this one, we'll go to break even if we do. If we close below, we just take it off. It looks like we might. I don't know. Hard to tell. Might close below here. Five seconds left on the candle. Yep, we'll just take it off. Those are the rules. You bought Tesla years ago, 100 shares, 125, and it dropped to 75. Sold it. Hey, that's the way it goes, right? Coming up on the top of the hour here. I don't know. Kind of felt like that thing was going to continue to push higher, but it decided not to. It just decided, nah, I ain't doing it. So there you go. All right, coming up on the top of the hour there. All right, this thing's just moving lower. All righty, Wayfarer. We'll see you next time. This thing just trying to weasel me in one more time. weasel me back into the long. All right, I guess we'll try it. Push above 121 there. We got to break even. Come on, rip it through there. Now, why does it do that? You guys see that? It takes my target off. I don't know why it does that when I go to break even sometimes. We'll just trail it up. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes I don't know if I selected a wrong one. I'm not sure. Probably going to push up into the 127s, but at least 125, right? You would think. Oh, so we're down a couple $100 right there, a couple $100. I wanted to hold that one a little longer, but for whatever reason, when I did the break-even stop, it took my targets off. I don't quite know why. Maybe I should have just left the stop at break-even. I could just manually taken it off at 27. Short at point of control again. Looks like it's worked a couple times. Alrighty. I mean, I don't see how we don't at least. I know this is it's kind of there's a 5-minute fair value gap there as well. See it off my screen over here. You see that's kind of like the, is it 5-minute or was it 15? Well, 30 is the bottom of the 5-minute. Fair value gap there. So if we can close above that, probably see that swing high there at least. Potentially. I don't see how we don't at least hit the 127. I mean, we may not, but I felt like I left some profit on the table there on that trade. Probably shouldn't have trailed it so tight. Should have just left it at break even and let it go. But that's all right. It's pretty much the same setup we just took that failed. Right? I mean, we had this pullback. I mean, it's pretty much the same setup. So we just pushed into that 125 there. Let's see if we can get up to the 127s. Are we going to reject here once again, or what's going to happen? Let's just see. Let's check in. It looks like it is rejecting that area once again. Rejecting it once again. Well, are we going to continue higher or what? We're going to turn back down here for the third time. Pulling back here. I would not short here just because these equal highs right here, equal highs above. Kind of expect this to hold maybe. If it doesn't, then that's okay too. I don't know that it's going to hold this time, Andy, to be honest. My feeling is now I think we make it through there, but and our poker says, now you tell me. Are you short, Kid Poker? All right, all right. All right, see if we can push above here. Yeah, we would have been stopped at break even on this trade anyway. If we didn't take profit there. I'm just waiting to see what happens. There's no point in doing anything here. And he's still short. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I need to make sure. I need to check my Apex accounts. I had 5 failed evals. Of course, I have 16 accounts now. I want to see what these evals. What do they rebill at? If they rebill at 80%, you know, I'm thinking. I mean, I'd like for them to have a sale, right? I'd like for them to have a sale soon, but I don't know that they will, to be honest. It would be nice if they did. So far, kind of holding up here, rejecting that area that Andy was talking about. Like I said, I mean, my intuition says we're going to go higher, but I don't know. We don't really know, right? Appreciate you guys using my links and stuff. I do appreciate that, guys. It does help the channel a lot, way more than you know. So we do appreciate that. I mean, the thing is, we didn't really break any highs here. We are delivering, I guess, from a 5 minute. That's a 5 minute gap right there, right? No. What is that I got marked out? I don't know what that is. Is that a 15 minute? Nope. I don't know what that is. 30-second. Yeah, no idea. Don't know what that is. And he's still short. Kid Poker got out. Nice. Nice wall at 118. Good job, Kid Poker. That doesn't mean it can't go lower. It could. I don't know. What do I know? I'm an idiot. I'm down $170 over here plus commissions. That's why we're on the eval today, though, because we don't want to, don't want to be risking things otherwise. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted just to toss in along here, but Oracle, are you still trading those imbalances, those volume imbalances? Are you still taking trades based on those? Or are you just sticking to the nebula? So kind of pushing back up here. We held this gap. No imbalances today because it's so slow sticking with Nebula. Yeah, I need to download that Nebula. I haven't done that yet. Just keep it off stream. I mean, I don't see how we don't. I'm gonna take a small stab here, just to see if we can push up into those highs there. Oh, come on. I don't know why it does that. Does anybody else know? We're not going to move it this time. We're going to see if it'll just go. Stop this outbreak even. Yeah, dirty girl. Maxie, what do you got? All right, hold on. My dog's got something. Oh. He had some wrapping paper. Crypto Panda, have I traded the Nebula? No. I have not. I have not traded it yet. I wonder why it does that with my target though. When I do the right click and move to stop to break even there. Still didn't take out those highs. I still think we do, but it's just 3 or 4 points. I don't think it's. It will probably just have to do it without us. What the heck? See if this thing can push on up here. I was going to go to break even there, but pushes back above the high it just created, then we will. The swing high anyway. Just going to triple top there and sell off. What's going to do? What's going on, Alito? You have to split targets, and so it's because of the two targets at the same spot. I get what you're saying. So if it had me in at the same spot, then it would be split. So you're saying like if we did the break even. I think I got what you're saying there. Oh, you're asking. I don't know. I haven't noticed why it's done it and when it's done it. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I mean, that might be what it is. It's not going to matter on this trade. It is going down. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not super familiar with how it works there. I just know sometimes it does it right and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why that is. This is odd. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Oddly enough, oh, never mind. I know why. I was about to say price is different on the other account, but this is the micros. That's why. Andy giving back all the profits. So with the entire order not split, it just moves the stop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why so like I'll show you here if it gives me a chance. If we get above this, I'll do the break even again. It's taking the targets off and the stop. Moves the stop up and takes the target off. No, not yet top 5. I need to start using it though. Start paying attention to it. I got to learn how it works. I watch Oracle's videos every day. But I need to kind of learn how it works there. I know Oracle does a good job of explaining it. Andy says, rip it. Yeah, I want it to kind of rip too. That'd be nice. Rip her on up there. So for example, when I go here and I go modify stop, break even plus 1 tick. If we scoop above the 23 here, we'll do it and see if it does it this time or not. now that we got them split. Come on, get above the 23. We'll see if that makes a difference or not. Didn't give me a chance to there. Did not give me the chance. Volume is just so low here. I may just kill it. Kid Poker, my entry is an ice wall over here. The entry is an ice wall. Well, whole lot of waiting for a whole lot of nothing. All right, now we're getting a little something. See, just a sliver of green on the water. I mean, just a small sliver. A little more. What in the world was that? See that lightsaber? All right, so that time it did the same thing. See how it took my stop? It took my take profits off. And it stopped me out for a break even. I don't know. How did that not hit me? That literally tagged. Anyways, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know why it's doing that. It could be because I don't know what it is. Maybe because there's multiple orders. Not sure. You'll wait until the last 2 hours, easy money. Yeah. I agree, top 5. I did that yesterday. If we go and look, I'll show you guys. Look at my trade. Well, I think it ain't going to show here because we're on the micros. But yeah, yesterday afternoon we went heavy on this 15-minute candle here into the close. I think I was in like seven minis. We were heavy into the close. So yeah, we got stopped out there, break even. What can you do? Not get stopped out? Yeah, that's what you can do. So there we go. The first target would have been hit right there, and then 27 would have been the second target. Got those equal highs there at 27. Oh. Cut that out on the recording. Show it on Quant Tower. Oh. Yeah, you definitely took some heat on that one. This thing is just struggle. I mean, it's just a struggle, right? I mean, we're in this range, just idiot boxing. It'll eventually go, but just takes you forever. Stops you out break even for very small profits. Well, guys, I was going to decide whether or not to stream all day based on price action, and this price action right here is not it. So I do think probably just going to go ahead and call it. There's no point in just sitting here staring at the charts when the charts aren't moving. So it's going to force me to take trades that I'm not liking. Now, what I might do, maybe we stream Power Hour. My current entry window is using simple, not multi. How did it automatically split the orders for you? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with it. Well, I'm assuming because I marketed in, it filled some at one price and others at another, so it split it. I'm assuming that's what it is. So that probably is why. I don't know for sure. But I might fire the stream back up for Power Hour there, 3 o'clock. So look for that. We may trade the end of the day. I'm just not going to sit here and just stare at the window. Oh, I know, Andy. Sorry, but I just I don't want to just sit here and continue to kind of force trades. It's got to make me just dig a bigger hole. So, if you guys haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Now I moved the TPs, Elito. That's why they were far apart. But I'll probably fire it up for the Power Hour there. So keep an eye out for that. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys then.